we are joined, Matt and I, here on the Get Up and Go show, are joined by Mr. President, Jerry Falwell Jr.
Ooh, official.
And as president, he gets to do cool things like break news and say stuff on the radio that will come straight from us from the Get Up and Go show.
Yes.
As people know, at least this semester, I've been counting down to May 9th, which is graduation, which is commencement. I have no clue who the commencement speaker is until now. Oh, you went and got breaking news music.
I have breaking news music for us.
I've trained him well, Jerry. My successor, by the way, so you'll be interviewing with him next semester.
Okay.
President Falwell, who is the speaker this year at commencement?
Well, I just got word that the champion already put it up on their website. I promised them they could break
Right,
the story,
so as per the Liberty champion.
But the speaker this year will be Governor Jeb Bush. He booked back in January, and so I've done a good job of keeping it a secret, which is not easy for me. I'm not good at keeping secrets, but he, I think it'll be, with the election coming up, I think we'll probably see a lot more candidates come to Liberty. In fact, we've got several scheduled for this fall after the Ted Cruz event. And after the Ted Cruz event, one of the students tweeted, Jerry, why don't you run for president? And
I would vote for you.
I answered back, I already am president.
Exactly. That's right. So, Jerry, as per the Liberty champion, Jeb Bush, the governor, he's in Florida, right?
Yes.
Yes, Governor of Florida, Jeb Bush.
Governor from 2000 to 2007.
Yes, it was definitely during the Obama election. I remember that much. No. 2000. It was during the first election.
Yes,
the one with the recount, because it was his state that needed the recount with his brother running.
I mean, I could be wrong on those years, but I think it's pretty close.
Okay, that's my knowledge of politics. Right
Well, there you go. You heard it on the radio
Yes.
here first, folks.
Technically, you heard it here first,
You
but we
heard
do
it.
need
That's what I'm saying. You
we do
heard
need
it.
to give. We have friends at the Champion. We take classes with the people at the Champion. I love Mrs. Huff, the Champion, who just won an award for something, right?
Which we still don't.
We just were told they won an award, but as per the Liberty
We're proud of
champion,
them.
Jeb Bush will be speaking at graduation this year.
And also O.S. Hawkins, who's head of Guidestone. It's the Southern Baptist. It's the company that manages all the Southern Baptist pension funds and endowments, and they have about $14 billion under management. And he was pastor of First Baptist in Dallas, and then he went on, moved over, and started running that organization. Has done a great job. So he's been a longtime friend of my family and everybody here at Liberty. So it should be a great weekend.
Nice. Again, we have President Falwell in studio. That being a big weekend, it's obviously for me going to be a huge weekend.
You'll be gone.
Over the next few weeks, we'll be doing a bit of a goodbye tour. I don't want to be Derek Jeter here, though, so don't give me gifts. But
I will buy you like a table or something.
My final Get Up and Go show is next Friday. Then we have an end of the year not really Get Up and Go show, but farewell show on the 29th. On Reading Day, yes.
So wait, are we not doing a show on the Monday then?
No.
Okay.
Do your homework. Trust me. Spend that week doing as much homework as you can. That's what
Fair
I'll
enough.
be doing that Monday. But President Falwell, I don't know if you remember this, but you were my first interview back in 2010 on Friday nights when I was doing ninth period.
When I was a young boy.
Yes, when I was just a young 22-year-old trying to, make it in Liberty Radio. And I don't know if you know how I booked that. I was trying to book Clayton King, and I was talking to Tyler Lee, your former assistant.
Right.
And I was at Scaremare the night before, the college night, and I get a phone call, and it's, instead of Clayton King, how about Jerry? And I was like, what? The Chancellor of Liberty, and you came in, and we did about an hour on the last hour of the show, and this is now 6 times I've been able to sit down with you.
Yep, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Do you have an Andrew story or a memory of Andrew Claudio?
Yeah, I do. I remember, I don't know what year it was. We were in New York City for something, meeting with some of the folks that take care of Liberty, manage Liberty's endowment. And it just so happened that it was the night you were getting engaged.
That's right.
And
yeah.
so we were right in the next block, and we were trying to get over to where you were so we could be there when you popped a question. And the traffic was terrible. We weren't able to make it across, but we heard the good news later. And not everything is lasts forever, but
Wait, believe me, hindsight's 2020. And what I remember about that in particular is obviously the emotion of I'm engaged, but then getting the Facebook message later of, hey, we're like right there. Have you done it yet? And you were seeing a concert that weekend as well?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was. I just remember we were right like a block or two away. I think.
Yeah.
As close as we got, but anyhow, it was. That's one that stands out in my mind.
That was cool. That's what it has nothing to do with liberty. It has nothing to do with the on-campus life. My biggest Jerry memory, obviously my first interview was with you. The following year we had you on it was kind of the thing is we had a semesterly interview with the president or the chancellor at the time, and it was right around Christmas, and you came in, and I had only done radio for a year, and you said something to me when we were done with the first segment, and it was, you've gotten a lot better. And it was, I have? Wow, okay. And I really prepared, I had researched, and it was the uplifting get me to finals that I needed. This is 2011 at the time, but you had spoken to it before. Perseverance. I believe that in order to persevere through a trial, you need three things. One, you need God, which, I mean, some people will say luck. We don't believe in luck. We believe in Jesus. So
there you go.
You need God. Two, you need inner strength. You need to be able to persevere. But the third thing you need is people who carry you through that. And, I would not be here today, 24 days away from graduation, without your help. There's just things that you've done for me that I will not be able to fully thank you for. So
well, you've like I said, you've persevered through some tough times. I've watched it, and I've seen you mature, and the key to surviving situations like that are the things you mentioned, but also just never give up. Mm-hmm. And you didn't. So.
I appreciate that. Yeah. But now you got Matt, who is taking over for me.
Sure.
And President, I'm stunned that you broke the news with us today. Yeah, I was ready.
It was good timing
to dance around it. I really was.
We greatly appreciate that.
Well, yeah. It should be a great day, and it's like I said, there's a lot of good speakers coming back in the fall, and hopefully more playoff wins.
Yes, hopefully more playoff wins. And for the Packers as well.
Yep.
I'll give you that.
Oh, they should have won that last game.
Oh, that's right.
Packers Day.
Hug a Packers Day. The day after they lost that was our first show of the semester. And
we had Hug a Packers fan
we
day.
made it Hug a Packers fan day. And it was...
We had...
I'll hug you later if you need me to. That was a rough day.
Right?
We had Jeff Barber on that Wednesday, who's also a huge Packers fan. What is it with Packer fans? Because Turner Gill's a huge Packer fan.
I think it's Vince Lombardi. I mean, it goes back that far. I mean, he was just... I've got a speech of his on the wall in my suite in the football stadium, what it takes to be number one. You ought to go read it sometime.
I will. Yeah. That's a deal.
I think that was an invite to the presidential suite.
That was. Well, for you, I won't be here for football games next year. I don't know yet. I'll be at ESPN Virginia for the summer.
You'll be doing.
You heard about that,
He's
right?
He's getting paid.
Yes, I am. I signed my contract. I will be with ESPN Virginia in June. So
congratulations.
Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate that. But congratulations to you.
You got to come out and learn how to wake surf with me this summer.
But okay,
dude, you just got invited to wake surf.
I did, but it's like, can't we just go watch something? Like, let's go watch a movie, watch a game.
Are you not an adrenaline junkie, Andrew?
I am, but in stuff that I won't get killed by, and I could, knowing me, get killed by something like that.
Our president's doing it, and he's doing fine.
I water skied on 2 skis, snow skied on 2 skis for 30 plus years, but they taught me how to snowboard, wakeboard, and wake surf all in the last year.
Is this part of, because you've lost a ton of weight via CrossFit?
No, just
in general.
Weights, a couple hours a week.
Okay, so just a couple hours a week is how you become now. What are you benching these days?
If we may ask.
180.
How many reps?
185.
How many times?
Not too many.
Not too many?
Because
he's just trying to stay fit.
You're the president, so you do have time. It's the time you
I got some friends who can bench more, but I tease them. I say, yeah, but you're 5'4". You only have to push. You only have to push it up. You only have to push it up about 4 inches. You know.
Well done, Mr. President. Jerry, we said it already. Thank you for coming on today. follow him on Twitter at Jerry
He's
Jr.
hilarious
Falwell.
on
When
Twitter.
he gets the chance to interact with students, it is funny.
But I do plank for 15 minutes.
Okay,
That is-
those calisthenics are hard to do.
And what do you call it? High knees with the TRX. 192 is my record.
Okay, man,
Dang.
planking's where I tap out.
I can do it decently.
I'll play basketball. I'll play softball. I tap out at the calisthenics. That's just all right. Sit there and don't move for like 20 minutes.
Do it.
I get
All you gotta
bored
do is
after a while.
put on headphones with 2 long Led Zeppelin songs. By the end of the second song,
You're done.
You're at You're at 20 minutes. There you go.
Fair enough.
Jerry, thank you for coming on the show this morning. We appreciate it. And thank you for breaking the news. Jeb Bush will be speaking at Commencement this year.
There you go.
Yes, and hey, you have a great summer if I don't see you before then.
Same.
And like I said, thank you for everything.
Hey, same to you and Matt. Hope you guys have a great summer and stuff.